Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, Overcoming Darkness. My name is Kizzy, and today I will be sharing with you a prophetic dream that I had from the Lord and a revelation that He gave me concerning the dream. And it's about the reparations that we have been looking for and have been talking about for years. So I'm here to let you all know that, first of all, reparations is coming, but there are some things that we are going to have to do to prepare for those reparations to receive them. So the Lord was showing me in a dream there were black people up under the tent. I was one of the people up under the tent, and white people were giving out diamond bands. And the black people up under the tent had a whole lot of diamond bands around their necks. And I could also hear while I was dreaming that these bands were given to us um, for every ancestor that was brought over to America during the slave trade. So we were given those bands as repayment for our ancestors that were brought over and put into slavery. Um, I also saw that the same people who were giving us those bands, they were trying to buy them back. And they were trying to buy them back for way less than what they were worth. The cost that they were trying to get them for was $10,000, but the diamonds were worth way more than $10,000. And once the man got to me and he tried to get me to sell my diamonds back, um, I told them I'm not going to sell mine. I said, you tricked me. Excuse me. I said, you tricked them, but you won't trick me. And them was my ancestors, because, during the slave trade, it was all trickery. Our people were tricked into selling us over. And so basically, I was just letting them know that it happened once, but it's not going to happen again. So the reparations are coming, y'all, but we're going to have to be prepared to receive those reparations. There's some things that we have to do on our part. First of all, y'all, we're going to have to have proof of um, who our ancestors were that were in slavery. It's not a whole just because I'm black, I get these reparations. No, you have to have proof that your ancestors were in slavery. So you're going to have to go trace down your family line and find out who your ancestors was, who those people were that were in your family line that were slaves, or you won't be getting it. Um, it's best to go ahead and get on it now, because once they start it, there's going to be a deadline, and you don't want to wait too late, because you're going to have to wait. It's going to be so many people trying to get the proof that it's going to take a long time, and some people are going to miss it. Um, Also, they know, that a lot of us don't know where we come from. A lot of us haven't did that homework, and so that's why they're going to make this requirement. Um, I can like I've never seen where other races had to trace back to who their ancestors was in order to get any type of reparations or repayment, but for this right here. But it's going to happen that way. For example, the Native Americans, you just have to, in order to get your Native American rights, the only thing that you have to do is have a certain percentage of Indian blood in you, or Native American blood in you. But like I said, they know some of us don't know who we are, where we come from. They know that. Um, so just do your homework. Just it's easy to find. Just go Google it on how to find out who your ancestors are. You could just go um, through the government websites and try to trace down your lineage. Um, Second of all, there's going to be some trickery involved. A whole lot of trickery involved. Just like it's kind of like those diamonds in my dreams represented the blessings that are going to follow these reparations. Um, it is not something that's just going to make us temporarily rich. It's going to be something that um, accrues wealth, and there's a difference between being rich and a difference between wealth. It's going to be something where we can invest in it. What whatever they give is, we're going to be able to invest and create wealth. To where we'll be able to take care of the generations behind us. The generations after us will be blessed, and that's what those diamonds represented, the blessings that are going to follow these reparations. But we have to do the right thing with it, and we have to invest in it, and we can't let them trick us into selling it over, um, because it's going to be worth something. It's going to help the black community and the diaspora, and is just going to be a blessing to us all. Um, but that's the dream that I had. I just say, just keep your eyes out. Start gathering all of this stuff that we're gonna need. Um, your proof of who your ancestors are. I mean, they're not even going to give it to people who migrated from Africa recently into the United States. It'll just be those who can provide that proof. I don't think that that's necessarily right, because um, they tricked us out. They tricked our ancestors into selling us over. They didn't willingly give us over, and I'll never believe that. They told us these things in school, but now that I'm able to think for myself, I know that those people fought for us and they were tricked, just like everybody else have been tricked out of things by them. Um, so you know, they're not giving it to everybody, but I just think that we all should be able to pull together, help one another, and come together as a people. Um, don't believe those lies. There's so much division between Black America and Africa. Um, it's been over the years, but I see it's coming back. The Lord even showed me that. He showed me Black America and Africa uniting. Um, don't fall for those lies, because it was all meant to divide us. Um, there's a such thing as divide and conquer. They divided and conquered us here in America, divided and conquered in Africa, and it's time for us to wake up. Our people, um, we're very powerful people, and we need to wake up. We need to pull together, and we need to help one another um, to build a family, to build wealth. Um, there's so much that we can have if we just pull together. Everybody else pulls together but us. And it's time for us to just, get our stuff together, y'all, and get ready for the blessings that are to come, the reparations that are to come. Um, don't be tricked. Don't be fooled. Don't be bamboozled, hoodwinked. I mean, just get ready to receive what the Lord has for his people.